I've got an elliptic curve, voice print, and admin password. I'm sure that's not the way we need to go in. There's no way of going back to the previous page neither. Let's disconnect. Reload the connection. That's why it's always a good idea to save it. And I think if we go in through manage existing account instead, there we go, we've got a name and code box there. User authorization required. The guy's name is Sean Hay. If we then open with password breaker, give it full CPU usage. Oh, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Sean here, yeah, that's the right name. That is name, yeah, it does say name that it needs in that box there. Invalid name or code, well I don't know the code, but we've got his name, it's right. It's not working anyways, might as well disconnect. Why is that not working? Put his name in right. I used the password breaker. I think I'm gonna have to check my emails. Right. Found out what we need to do. Let's go. Let's load up the connection again. Go to manage existing account. Just make sure we start with trace tracker. And now I need to put in the account number in the name box. It's a bit also if I hit, but never mind. That's why I couldn't do it before. Give the password breaker full CPU, click on the code box. We're getting the beeps there to say that we're getting traced. View his loan. He has a balance of 5969. So you type that in that reply email, click on send. Oh. The size of his loan. Oh, it's 0. Let's resend that email with 0. That's better. Mission done. No, I'm not going to have enough time to do 2 in 1. Let's disconnect. Connect to internet. And I'm sure you're familiar by now. Let's get rid of these logs. Open with log deleter. Let's get rid of all these rooted logs here. Password authentication. Alright, we'll load up the same connection again because the next job's onto the same bank. Paul Redman. The size of his loan. We'll put the account number in there. Open the password breaker, give it full CPU, click on the code box. Trace is underway, but we should have ample time. It's one of the good points about making a really long connection on the world map. Proceed. Loan 0. Disconnect. Connect to internet. Delete the logs as per usual. disconnect. Then I can send this reply with 0, and we'll get the confirmation email back saying job well done. Let's have a look, see what we're going to choose as our next mission here. Here we go. Data Tech Computers International Bank. Check this man's bank balance. Mark Curtis. So we'll find Data Tech Bank on the map. We'll load up the old connection. Uncheck Data Tech, then recheck it so it's the last connection on the list. And connect. Here we go. Go to manage existing account. Put Mr. Curtis's account number in the name box. We'll use the password breaker with full CPU usage on the code. So they want his balance, not the size of his loan. Balance is 8966. We'll disconnect. I'm sure you know by now we're going to connect to the internet and get rid of those pesky logs. Get rid of the same 2 logs as always and disconnect. And we'll send that reply email with Mr. Curtis's balance in it. And we hear that lovely chime saying that we've completed the job. Changing a guy's personal status so that he shows up as being dead. Destroy some data. Trace a balance transfer. He recently transferred a sizable amount of money to another account. Trace his account and find the name of the receiver of the money. Well, that one's a bit different. That one's a bit more involved than just hacking somebody's account and finding out his loan or whatever. Might be a bit harder. Anyways, let's give it a try. We'll load up the old connection. Disconnect and reconnect to the servers that we need to. Here we go, Data Solutions International Bank. Put in Mr. Bettridge's account number in. Use a password breaker to hack that. Your trace tracker doesn't need to run at any kind of CPU power usage. You can always have that running at minimum. It'll always be just as effective as what it always is. So it's always a good idea to bump your password breaker up to full power. Completes the job a lot quicker. Right. You transferred, is that 900,000 C to that IP address or that account number. So I'm going to need to find out what bank is behind that IP and then hack that account number. Find out who the account belongs to. Let's get rid of our logs. Get rid of any trace that were illegally hacked into that bank. Otherwise it could be game over very quickly. can't see that bank's IP that I found, so I'm going to connect internet, but this time look to its database. See if we can filter via IP address. You didn't see it, but I did write this IP down on a bit of paper along with the account number. No, you can't do it that way. What about if I type in bank and then look? Oh, it's not on there. What's going on? Let's see if I've got enough money to buy this IP lookup. It's only 500C. There we go. Let's type this IP into here. It should tell us what bank I need to go to. What? Not found? .588.846. 657.178. IP not found. Oh, how weird, man. I bet you any money I've wrote down that IP address wrong. To reconnect, start again. .848, not 846. That's what I've done wrong there, isn't it? Look. Yep, it's .848, not 846. Always take time out to double check what you've written down. Otherwise, you're just going to have to come back and do it all again. Anyways, that's that sorted. Let's delete the logs again and connect to this next bank. Find out the name of this mystery man who received all this money. Smart PLC International Bank. Disconnect from it and then reconnect to it, so it's the last connection in the link. Enter this account number. We'll use a password breaker with full CPU on the code box. The trace begins. Paul Forrest. Yep, deposited from Mr. Beatridge's account. Double check his name. Send a reply email. That's definitely written exactly the same way. Disconnected. Send that email. There we go. Congratulations. Let's get rid of the logs before I forget.